Hey, National Radon Defense dealers, we have got a new update to Radon Shield that we're going to be rolling out to you. So use the link that we're going to send you in an email and download the latest version of Radon Shield, and you'll have access to some new features within inside the software. And I'm going to turn around, hop on my computer, and share my screen with you and walk you through some of these changes that you'll see in Radon Shield. Okay, I'm logged into Radon Shield. I'm going to start a project and show you exactly what has changed here. As you'll see, there's really nothing changed on the customer information section, nor the key outcomes. But when you get into the general information setup section, you can see there's other reasons for the visit. So when you choose Radon, that is our typical single family home Radon appointment, okay? And so, but what we did is we added some other opportunities for us. We are, as a network, consistently having opportunities to do multi-family radon testing, multi-family radon mitigation, new construction radon systems for multifamily, as well as soil vapor intrusion mitigation. So I wanted to make it easy for you when you get those opportunities to provide a proposal. And so you can do it right in Radon Shield. So I'm going to start off first off, showing you the enhancements we've made to the single family home radon appointment. I'm just going to select that and then dive right here into the measurements. The measurements, as you notice, they really haven't changed here except for over here. If you select, you notice how we have exterior fan, interior fan, and undecided. If you select exterior fan, you're only going to see the exterior fan slide in the presentation. If you select interior fan, you'll only see the interior fan slide. If you select undecided, you'll see both. Okay, so that was just an enhancement we made just to try to simplify the presentation. Everything else is the same here. I'll go ahead and let's continue here, and I'll select exterior fan slide and jump on here into the About Us section. We have, about National Radon Defense, the network, and then we changed the 5 danger level slide to just make it larger, similar to the old version where you can just highlight, have a quick discussion about overall indoor air quality with the homeowner, and then if you select one of these, it'll show that embedded video. Okay, so hopefully that'll streamline that a little bit and make it a little quicker and smoother for your presentation. Then we hop into build your project. We have the same slide that talks about the key health risks, and then our video about how radon causes lung cancer. And then we're going to go ahead and build our proposal. Now, you'll see a change here in the list of accomplished list. We've changed some names here and some content. You still have radon, reduced radon depressurization. And now you're going to have the option of having reduced radon depressurization low voltage. If you've, as a company, have switched over to installing low voltage fans, we have a little bit different presentation. Just one slide is different than if you do the standard fans. And in your admin database, you'll go in and select which one you are. Okay, so they won't both show up. You'll see just which one you are. That's how you change that, is in your admin database. But for the point of discussion today, I'm showing you both. I'll go ahead and select the low voltage one today. We altered the description of reduce radon particles and improve indoor air quality, because that's what the Breathe Easy really does. Filtration, so that's just the Breathe Easy presentation. Reduce radon and improve indoor air quality. Ventilation, that's the ERV presentation. We got rid of the improved overall indoor air quality presentation. We found it wasn't very effective. Too many products in there, overlap products. We've just done accomplished list or presentation fit to product. Here is the prevent mold, reduce odors. You do that through the UVC light technology, and so that's just the Breathe Easy UVC light presentation. Prevent mold and reduce humidity. That's the Sani Dry or Sedona presentation. Prevent sump pump failure. That's upgrading the sump pump. And then we've added an accomplished list and presentation called Improve Indoor Air Quality, Clean Air Ducts. We have a lot of our dealers now joining our network and already in the network that are doing air duct cleaning and wanting to do a proposal along with their radon proposal. And so now you have the ability to do that. If you do not do that service and no plan to add that service, just deselect that in the admin database and it won't show up. Okay, so that'll just be taken off your list. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this and dive into the presentation so I can show you what has changed there. Right off the bat with the depressurization system, we heard feedback that our pictures were too small, so we made them larger and got some better photos in here. I'm just going to skip right down the line. Here's that low voltage fan. You know, for the homeowner, this is really about lower energy consumption versus the competition. Most of the competition is not switched over to low voltage fans. So you could talk about the 40% energy consumption saving that our system will use versus the competition. We eliminate any kind of subcontractor or somebody that's not that shouldn't be doing the electrical, right? They're not a licensed electrician. We're going to eliminate that by using the low voltage lights. And it's still a high quality fan that is UV resistant, compression molded. We're going to seal entry points and have the extraction points. Now notice on the exterior aesthetic package, the interior aesthetic package did not show up because I just selected exterior only. And I've got some new pictures in here. I really like these showing a house with a system without a cover and with a cover. I think it looks so much better with that new cover. And then also the pictures then showing the soffit penetration with the exterior cover. And then extend the life. We have our embedded video to show that our 10-year warranty and how that works. And then for noise control with our muffler, we have a new video for that we just produced. The last video was shot in my conference room, wasn't really happy with it. We've got a much better video that I think does a really good job showing the difference in noise right in an attic where we're installing a system. So hopefully that's more real for your clients. Moving on to the Breathe Easy Air Cleaner presentation, we're starting with a slide that's got some really nice pictures, hitting on the key bullet points about the technology, and then we have the video, and then we have the filter options to compare to what they're currently doing, and then finally the performance. So we've really simplified that presentation. The energy recovery ventilator, simplified that as well with a nice picture and some bullet points on that, and then we go right into the video and talk about the weather impact of the air exchanging and summer versus winter and performance and installation. And then the Breathe Easy UVC light, very simple product to sell, very simple presentation. The key bullet points of how the product works at killing bacteria inside the HVAC system. And then you hit next and you show the video. Next is the preventing humidity mold created from humidity. And this is the Sedona product line at Sandy Drive. And so obviously if you have a crawl space, it'll be a different video than the basement video. Preventing sump pump failure. And then finally the air duct cleaning, very simple presentation there. It's really just one slide talking about what that does and how we do it. And then we'll get into just so I can show you the products, we'll just create an area, basements, and radon, and boom, there's all the products we've, or accomplishments items, and you go through and then create your proposal to fit the client. So that's really the changes from the for Radon Shield for a single family home presentation. I'm going to go into here now and then just jump back to the sorry, I got to select that, continue, and now I'm going to hit cancel on this and go in and show you the other presentations. Okay. So when you go in to the multifamily testing proposal, so general information, multifamily testing, you're going to have different questions. And really the questions on a multifamily test are how many units are we testing? Are we going to do the ANSI standard, which is the ARS protocol? We're going to test 100% of the lower units, or are we going to follow the HUD protocol? And then we always have to test 10% of the upper units. And so you'll just be able to go in here and select how many units you're testing based on the data you've gathered. And it'll automatically create this proposal for you that's going to, and you can skip, obviously sometimes you're not even doing a presentation, you're just preparing a proposal. And so you'll go in here, I'm just going to skip to the project here, And notice how the compost setup shows up now. So it won't show up unless you select it. You hit save, and then just go into creating your proposal now. It does have a presentation if you are sitting with somebody, but really it's just kind of skipping through these steps to apartment radon to get to your proposal. So I'm going to go ahead and select that as your primary, and see how it creates the radon testing project. There's a project price. There's a total number of placement areas. It automatically calculates how many duplicates you need, how many blanks, how many spikes, as well as some reserve kits as part of a standard pricing proposal. So I think you're going to like that. It'll make it really easy for you to do these proposals. When you generate the PDF, it's going to have language in there describing your process, what you're asking of the facility to do, and then information about the test kit that you're using and all that data right there in a proposal for you that you generate right off of Radon Shield. Okay, so let's hit cancel, jump back over to the, let's see here, let me jump back into setup and show you the questions that you have for multifamily mitigation. They're going to be different, right? Multifamily mitigation, the measurement questions you're going to have are, it's going to basically guide you through the process. Blueprints. Did you get the blueprints? Did you do a walkthrough with the client? Are they wanting you to do pressure field extension testing, or is that something you want to do? If you hit yes, that's actually going to put a product in there into your proposal. How many fans are you going to need for this? How many extraction points do you need? Is there a crawl space that needs to be sealed? Are there sump pumps that need to be sealed? Or sump pits? Is there cracks? Exterior, interior fan, a type of test done. With the electrical, you can plug in what your electrical charge is going to be. Was it inspected by an electrician, and how much are they going to charge you? Put that in there. And then finally, do they want an OM&M plan? If you hit yes, that's going to be added to the language of the proposal. It's not going to put a price in for that annual maintenance, but it is going to put in information about how you do it. So you're setting yourself up for annual maintenance, okay? So that's, I'm not going to take you through this. I recommend you just play with this, get in there, generate some proposals, and see how this works. I'm going to jump back over here for a new construction radon mitigation system. The measurements that you're getting there are a little bit different. Still want blueprints. Is this going to be an active or passive system? So active is going to need fans. The number of risers needed. So again, this is building in a radon system as the apartment's being built. You might have 10 risers here. How many stories? We have different pricing if it's 2 or less, or 3 or more. We have 3-inch, 4-inch, or 6-inch risers. How many fans needed? Number of extraction points. Trenches. Are they wanting you to do the trenches? If so, we've got pricing in there for that. What type of loop for the extraction do you need? Is it PVC loops, or is it a matting loop? If it's matting, you might not need to do the trenches, right? And so we've got pricing in there for that. And then you plug in the total length of these loops to get your pricing there. And then you have the length of the collection system. So, this is for trench excavation, and this is for the collection system, total linear feet. Exterior, interior fan, this is going to be typically interior, right? And then do they want OM&M? And then do they want any vapor barrier? If they do, you would select that, and then what type of vapor barrier. You put in your square footage and the type of vapor barrier. Okay, makes sense? There's a presentation in here for that and a proposal generated for that with the proper language. And then finally, soil vapor intrusion. Let's take a look at the questions there. They're a little bit different. Blueprint still wanted, walkthrough still needed, pressure field extension testing is almost required for soil vapor intrusion. Do they want sample ports for them? Do they want the vapor pin or sample ports put in? You can do that for them. How many fans? Are they requesting explosion-proof fans? Sometimes you'll have methane gas and they want explosion-proof fans. If so, we've built in pricing for you on those, so they're pretty expensive. And then additional extractions, sump pits, cracks, fan housing covers if they want them, and then any vapor barrier that they might need, along with the OM&M plan. So that's soil vapor intrusion. So those are the enhancements we've made to Radon Shield. I really emphasize to get in here and play with this and let me know feedback on what you like, and if there's anything that's not working quite like you'd like, or any kind of feedback you can give me to help me just keep enhancing this for the network. I'd really appreciate your feedback. And our goal here is to just keep using this tool and make it exceptional for you to help you maximize your radon business. Okay, thanks a lot.